been getting a lot of attention for your first day, so I gotta beat you up.
People set things in schools. It's just a fact of human nature. Doesn't matter if it's Saved by the Bell, Daria, Bakates, Toradora, Harry, what's his name. People set things in schools because adolescents of any culture are stupid and fun to laugh at. And now this creeping doom of hall monitors and vomit covered with sawdust makes its way to Disgaea. Yep, tactical RPG schoolroom brawling because it's the Netherworld and that's just how they roll. And because they needed any premise to come up with a third Disgaea title, one where they could slide in Etna and Flan and Laharl sometime after the main bulk of the story just to cause mischief. This was years and years before Nipponichi had the bright idea to just, create a legitimate sequel to Disgaea. So instead of their monstrous adventures, you get detention. So this honor student Mao, less chairman, more demon king, takes his reputation as the head of his class pretty damn seriously. So seriously that he's never attended a class in his life, instead preferring to while away the hours exploiting his underlings, reading manga, and spending millions of hours, yes, millions, on his PSP. It's the Netherworld, everyone's like 1,200 years old already. Then his dad, the Overlord, and coincidentally the dean of this school, steps on his PSP. Thus, by abducting a hero and stealing his title, Mao tries to settle the score and avenge those countless hours of hardcore save files lost, only to get his ass kicked because apparently the hero in question was a phony. Man, I thought we were going to finish this thing off in the first hour. No dice, Captain. Alright, so in the grand style of Disgaea, it's a tactical RPG action with a healthy serving of ridiculous, gamey BS that you can't really explain away with just narrative. Also, a side order of absurd dialogue, eternally well written, but yeah, it's Vic Mignogna sucking up the lead role. If you're like me, you'll kick it over to the Japanese vocal track fairly quickly for a strange but pleasant ROD the TV reunion. The soundtrack is the standard Disgaea mix of energetic guitars, augmented by an inexplicable full-cast musical number to open the game, because it was 2008, and absolutely everyone had to have a Hiroi Suzumiya-esque dance to go along with whatever they were shilling. Despite the rather impressive opening video, though, the actual in-game sprites look barely improved from any of the PS2 outings. But that's the window dressing. At its core, Disgaea 3 is about pounding numbers into submission using the power of your brain. Yes, some might see it as grinding, but there's a certain awesomeness to grinding when your level 10 healer cures a level 101 monster to death. It's all in the manipulation of geo-panels, geo-blocks, stacking, falling damage, a new system of skill development called abilities, the ever-present item world, new character world that's, well, pretty much exactly the same thing. You can't say that Disgaea 3 didn't try to push what was already a fairly pushed envelope. Trouble is, just because you're adding new systems doesn't mean they're inherently good. Abilities just serve to drain even more of your mana, on top of a paradigm-shifting homeroom where abilities and bonuses are determined by seat order. It's a lot to take in, especially considering that most of these features were jettisoned in Disgaea D2. Pains me to say it, but I feel that this third chapter is the weakest in the Disgaea series, which is like saying, man, they only have Chipotle Tabasco instead of Sriracha. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Play it at least once so you can get the cameo appearances everywhere else, but if you've already moved on, I can't blame you.
第1話にして最終回とはなんて経済的で優等生のゲームなんだ